As long as you win, I don't give a shit how much you pay.
Yeah.
I get that. So
it's the aim of the game, man. Just win.
If we had oil money right now, you wouldn't give a fuck. You'd be like, yo, we're winning.
I can't wait for a sheikh to take over our club, man, or a Qatari or someone. Yeah, or a rich Russian.
I don't think the Kroenkes would ever sell, man. I think
they will. They will at some point.
I don't think they're going to sell. I think they're viewing Arsenal, Denver Nuggets, all the teams that they have as like a conglomerate that they work together and they make money off of. Like, and the sad thing is, every single one of their other clubs, even their lacrosse team, has won. Do you view the Kroenkes as a problem before we end off with the predictions?
I class the fans as a bigger problem, if I'm honest.
The biggest problem at Arsenal, what is it for you? The Arsenal fan base.
Yeah.
Why is
the fans? Because the Kroenkes just serve up crap. And the fans allow it. Yeah, the fans. There's two things that can happen at a football club to set standards and raise the standards. One, you have an owner like Roman Abramovich, or you have Papa Perez at Real Madrid, or you have Bayern Munich. But both of them two clubs are run by their fans. Right, so that's the second. You either have elite level ownership, as in sole owner, like Josh Stan, Roman Abramovich, so on, or you have an elite level set of fans, yeah, that keep the owners on their toes. Yeah, or keep the board level on their toes, should I say? Because Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, they keep theirs on their toes. What can we do? We can stop gassing up second place, stop gassing up 5 years and no trophies, stop hyping up every single player at the club. Yeah, stop making out that Champions League semi is good enough. Yeah, stop making up excuses for why we don't win games. Oh, it's the refs and this and that.
Okay, you used to go to the games a lot. Every single game for like a couple of years.
Years and years.
Yeah. How many of those fans that you'd be sitting around are the ones that you're speaking about?
That I was sitting around.
Yeah.
I was there when it was Wenger out. And most of the people around me wanted Wenger out. The geezer in front of me and his son didn't want him out. They wanted him in. But most of them around me in block 10, most of them wanted him out.
When I go to games and I sit next to, I don't know if you know DJ Harry, his season ticket, whenever I go sit where he usually sits, there's a lot of people around where he sits that are very practical, and they tell you as it is. If they don't like Kai Havertz, if they don't like the manager, if they don't like certain people. And I don't think a large majority of Arsenal fans are as like delusional as people make us out to be. I think there's a bunch of us like me that are very optimistic that people will say you're delusional or will say crazy takes. But overall, I think a large majority of Arsenal fans are more in between me and you and are more in the middle than there are more negative or more positive fans.
Yeah, but that's why the Kroenkes are still here, and that's why we don't win anything as well, because they go off of the last result. Even if we get slapped, I'll give you an example, man. Even if we get slapped 4-0 tonight, you still want the manager here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, if we don't even get through, I want him sacked. And if we do get through and we don't win it, I want him sacked. And there's some fans that even if we win it, they want him sacked. But then you're saying there's some in the middle of me and you, yeah?
Yeah.
They're the ones that will just go off of the last result. So they might have wanted him sacked and booed the team off at the weekend because there was loud boos and fights in the ground. Yeah, block 7, block 8, block 9, there was fighting. Yeah, Arteta in, Arteta out. So the end is coming unless he wins something. Yeah, so now let me land my point. So now let's assume we go and beat PSG tonight. Them fans that were booing and kicking off at the weekend will now all be sitting there gassed because we're in the final, even if we don't win it. Yeah, and that is why this fan base as a whole, yeah, will number one never be all together. There's still Wenger outs that hate Wenger ins from back in the day and vice versa. Yeah, there's Arteta in, Arteta outs. Then you got the ones in the middle. They don't want to take each side because they just, I'm just a fan, a level-headed fan. No, you're just deluded and go where the wind blows for traction. Yeah. No, it's true. Oh, if it's negative, I'll jump on that one. If it's positive and everyone's positive, I'll jump on that one. Round and round and round we go. And this is why, as a fan base, we'll never be together 100%. And the ownership.
Of a Calafiori, what the hell?
Huh?
I just seen this picture that's gonna piss you off.
Go on. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You clearly have it. You don't like Fabrizio and you don't like Calafiori, so that's
No, I don't mind Fabrizio. I had him on my channel years
that
ago
was
before he sold out.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I don't know. I thought that was funny. But continue.
No, I was saying like the fans that are in the middle, yeah. And listen, people say I'm negative all the time. I'm not. They just don't watch all my content because they've got the brain size of an amoeba, a brain cell of an amoeba.
Let's not lie. People call me positive. I think I'm quite balanced. You probably think you're quite balanced, but most of the time,
oh no, I'm more negative than positive.
Yeah, and I'm more.
I know that, but I'm fucked off with my club, Gal. Yeah, I've supported this club since 1987,
and I haven't seen as much success as you. But at the same time, I think the way you get to success is by supporting the team and believing in them and giving them.
Imagine, you've got kids, right?
I got a son.
Imagine your kid. Yeah, listen, God forbid, yeah, that this happens, becomes addicted to drugs.
Wouldn't happen in my household.
No, I know it wouldn't. I'm just talking hypotheticals, yeah. But now you go, oh, it's okay. They ain't done any for 2 days. Yeah, but then they go on a mad spree for another month. But you go, oh well, I've got to back it. It's my son or it's my daughter. Then they go, oh well, I've been clean for a month. So you're like, yay, come on, success. And then they get back on it again. This is our club. Yeah, this is our club. Little wins do not accumulate to big victories, i.e. trophies. So somebody getting clean for 2 days or a month, you're going to back that because it's family. This club is family to a lot of people. It's the same shit, Gal. Yeah, oh yeah, well he won against Real Madrid, so that's them being clean for 2 days or a month. Yeah, but then they're shit for the next 4 games. But that don't matter. Yeah, because I've got to back it anyway. Yeah, you're not going to help that. I'm just going to tell them piss off. Yeah, it comes to tipping point with everything in life.
In the head. Somebody said it's more likely Egal's son gets addicted to smack than Arsenal win a trophy. You're sick.
Come on, don't be like that, man. That's
you're sick in the head. Anyways,
come on, man.
It's a great analogy.
Maybe that wasn't the best analogy to use, but my point is,
saying great analogy. Some people saying it's crazy, but overall,
no. But the point is, if you love something, you're not going to let it get destroyed in front of you, are you?
I think Lee, you're right in one aspect. The match-going fans and the ballot has ruined the experience.
The ballot definitely has.
Ballot has fucked up this club because I remember before the ballot system, I could get a ticket to pretty much any game if I wanted to. Just stay on the exchange and I'll
just get on there, bang on there an hour before 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
I'll eventually get it, right? Now it's a situation where it's like you can't get there.
Yeah, but do you know why that ballot even came in? Because all of these level-headed top gooners on the internet, yeah, the AST and all of these numpsies. No, it is. I know this factually.
It came in because when the end of the season, when the Wolves game was about to be announced, there was tickets going on second market
30 grand, yeah,
for 40 grand and like 13 grand.
But guess what? Who was kicking off? The ones, yeah, that sit online thinking they're holier than thou, thinking they're a better football fan than everyone because they get into an AST meeting, yeah, and they were crying about it. So they proposed a ticket change. We need to do something to make it fairer for everybody, because it's unfair that these tickets are going and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and now they're the very same people that are crying about the ballot. Well, maybe if they just shut their fucking mouth, yeah, we'll still have a shit ton of people in the Ashburton Army making a noise, and there'd be a bit of an atmosphere at the Emirates.
No, bro, the club ruined the Ashburton Army. But shout out Ryan. He says, not a fan of Egal, but never hides. Hit the likes. Hit the likes, guys.
Fair play, man. No, but this is the thing, yeah. If people just kept their mouth shut about tickets, Egal, the stadium would still be how it was on 22-23 season.
Somebody you fully disagree with in Rory, for example, was one of the most vocal about this ballot system ruining an experience for fans. And
yeah, but at the same time, he was probably one of the very, very people that was probably moaning before it even kicked in that it was hard to get tickets and it weren't fair.
Now it's even harder.
Yeah, because they don't shut their mouth. If they just shut their mouth, they'd still be. And to be fair, he goes to quite a few games. I think it's in Paris now. See on his Twitter earlier. Yeah, how he's got a ticket for that if he has is mad, by the way.
I don't think he has a ticket yet. I spoke to him yesterday. He told me he doesn't have a ticket yet.
Well, if he gets one, fair play to him. But at the end of the day, yeah, people, yeah, you have to have 55 away credits. Yeah, 55. Do you know how long that takes to get into that ticket?
He has away credits. I don't know how many.
He ain't got 55 of the fuckers, mate. Trust me, that's years.
How many credits can you get per game?
Depends what game it is.
So if you go to Bournemouth away, do you get a credit?
Yeah. Every away game you get a credit, yeah.
So you need to go to 55 away games before you get a...
No, it depends. And it depends.
If you go to Real
Because what happened, I'll give you an example, right? What used to happen, yeah, right? It's
Well, how do
now.
people get tickets to Real Madrid away? I know somebody who went to Real Madrid away. I know for a fact he's not a season ticket holder, and I know for a fact he's not been to 55 plus games.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's all well and good. Because right, so I'll give you an example. Yeah, if you know somebody
Shout out Clifton, by the way.
that's got
but I love my team, and all I can do is pray. I get it.
Yeah, big up Cliff. If you know somebody that's got an away, has got a ticket, yeah, like a season ticket, and they go to every away game, yeah. When it comes to a European away game, you can buy depending on how many tickets you have. So I'll give an example. The person I used to go to games with, his family between them had 4 season tickets. All 4 of them didn't want to go on the away trips abroad, but now all 4 of them can buy a ticket, though, can't they? Yeah, and you can transfer them into somebody else's name. You have to do it on the website at the time. Yeah, you don't transfer it, you just put in the name of the person. And what they used to do is they used to write it on the ticket, the name and your passport number. So when the ticket arrived, the paper ticket arrived, yeah, it'd have my name and my passport number in biro pen. So now what used to happen is, yeah, and I get why they've changed it. What used to happen is people would buy up the tickets and not even go, just so they can keep their away credits for abroad. Yeah, so they build up their away credits. So if we get to a final, bang, they're guaranteed a ticket. Yeah, same for the away games in England. Yeah, people that buy them and not even bother going. They just send someone else. Yeah, but the away ones abroad, they used to write your name and your passport number on them. Yeah, people just get a baby wipe, a wet wipe, wipe it off. Yeah, and go, oh, here you go. You want a ticket, mate? Yeah, and just write their name and passport number on it. Now they've got their passport. Go to the Arsenal end. Yeah, Arsenal stewards are at the away end tonight in Paris. And they go, boom, there you go. So now Arsenal are smart on that. Yeah, and the reason they send stewards from our club over to these away games and to away games in England is to watch for the people that are on the banned list. Mm-hmm. Right? So they have the Arsenal stewards everywhere, home and away. Yeah, mainly away to keep on the banned list. Yeah, but so check this here. I swear to God, there's people that used to literally buy up the tickets, not bother going, yeah, and just flog them. Yeah, and if they know people that have got, I don't know, let's say they're in a group of 20 of them that go to every away game in England, yeah, but none of them can be asked to go to Azerbaijan. Well, no, actually, that was the final. Let's say Östersund. All 20 of them could buy up the tickets and then just go and flog them. Yeah, so I get why Arsenal stopped that.
For extra.
Most of the time, not. Yeah, because like, to be fair, the away fans abroad are mad. Fair play to them, yeah.
You know the away fans in general. You know the guys outside their Emirates, for example, they rob people, bro. They're selling tickets versus Manchester United for £150.
Yeah, bro, it's a joke. I've seen it outside Stamford Bridge before for a game. But check this here. So now Arsenal have changed it that when you go to an away trip abroad, yeah, you have to turn up to a certain venue with your passport and you collect your ticket. Yeah. And tonight I think they're giving out a free scarf. Here you go. You're in Paris. Walk around with this on, and everyone will know you're an Arsenal fan, mate. Yeah, you're not like a sitting duck guy.
You're asking for trouble.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice touch. Fair play to it. It's a nice little touch in that. But at the same time, the reason that they've changed the ticketing system is because, number one, people were moaning about tickets and the allocation of them. And number two, because people were just taking a wholesale piss and not going. But they keep getting their credit.
Hey, I just want to say big up to everybody watching, man. This has been one of the biggest streams I've had in my channel ever.
Is there anyone live that we like? You can
I want to say shout out to everybody. There is a bunch of people live. Let me check. I know Saeed's live, I think. I don't know how much longer he's going to be live.
Let me see how long he's been live for. Let me see who is live.
There is Husam's live. Who else is there? Minerals FC. Those are the 3 people I see. Husam,
Saeed's been live. He's on. Yeah, he's on the Mandem Talk. It's been like 53 minutes. Yeah, that's going to kick off. Mandem Talk.
Yeah. Thank you for watching that short clip. Hopefully you enjoyed that video and you left a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the discussion that we just had. And of course, as always, ladies and gentlemen, do me a big favor. If you can like the goddamn video, it goes a long way. And of course, if you want to check out some of the other content that's on my channel, it'll be here somewhere on the screen. But for now, I bid you guys adieu. Respect for watching, and for getting up to this level, you're a real one.